We're on in 30. Who's reading Joe? I don't.
Chips, soda, cookies, sandwich, I can just sit there. Well, absolutely, I gotta have the whole 9 yards.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live again at Ripon today. Here to watch Waupun versus the Tigers. It is very sunny out. It's great weather, and it should be a good game.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be a much closer game than the last one. But the last game wasn't, like, crazy far apart.
Luxembourg they controlled it still.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah, but, like, they still kept them to 3-1, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, not a crazy score.
Yeah.
But
And there was, a glimpse of, like, a comeback, and then they just couldn't keep going with that.
Right.
that 2-0 lead, it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Seth, you were telling me earlier that Waupun should be a better matchup.
Yeah, I think that if you look at the teams they both played, the scores are pretty similar, so.
Right. Both lost to Winnicott.
Yeah, like.
Waupun lost 4-0, you said?
Yeah, I think we lost around like 5-0, maybe 6. But it's like when it gets that high, it's like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I'm sure they dominated both teams.
Yeah, I mean,
what a squad from Winnicott.
Yeah.
they just moved the ball around so well.
I mean, I remember that game like it was yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was right, by the way. I probably didn't tell you, but there was Oshkosh United bags when they were walking on. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is west.
Dude, is this rage bait?
Yeah, it is actually. I don't remember though. You said, oh, it was north. Yeah.
Yeah. West of Oshkosh.
Oh, so right.
No.
Emerson's the leading
Not
goal
even
scorer, right?
close.
All right.
Yeah. Emerson?
Is she the leading goal scorer right now?
Has to be.
I think.
Gotta be.
Must be.
Well, she was, and then she was like the main scorer in the games after that. So.
Yeah, so it's got to be like around 6 or 7 goals. That's
Yeah. Well, she had the double brace, right? Did she have a goal before those?
She didn't have a double brace. She just had 2 in a row.
No. I meant braces in a row.
Yeah. And then she had a goal in the last game, so that's at least 5. And I think she had some earlier in the
She
season
might have
too.
had one before that too. I don't know.
I don't know. I think she's one of the players to watch.
Second's got to be Adderley, and then probably CC after that. Maybe Anna actually.
Mm.
I know Adderley's
CC
got
had
to
a
be
brace,
second
though.
though, right? Adderley's probably second.
Yeah, Adela's definitely second. But I know Cece had a brace in one of the games, so she'd be. I think Anna only has 1.
I don't know. I'd put my money on Danny having the most saves though.
Yeah, definitely.
If I was a betting man.
Probably a fair bet.
I'm not a betting man, but if I was, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Are they gonna hit the dab again or what?
I hope so.
Just
That was featured in the Instagram post. If you didn't see that.
I think that they're like alternating. It seems like they've got a different emote getting warmed up in the chamber here. So
Maybe.
yeah, we heard that through both of our mics, by the way. So.
Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry. Guy can't cough, ladies and gentlemen.
National anthem. Okay. We are back.
Yeah.
Number 2, Ava Turner. Number 5, Ava Billy. Number 8, Abby Becker.
Patrick with the flip.
13, Liv Fitch. Number 14, Caitlin Hattie. Number 16, Ruby Walker. Number 17, Avery Panetti. Number 19, Ava Ewert. Number 21, Eva Lumenta. And number 22, Sophie Tauton. And now for the Ripon starting lineup. Goalie number 0, Danny Dorr. Number 6, Addison Pick. Number 7, Natalie Hatfield. Number 14, Stacia Spalding. Number 17, Billy Gales. Number 19, Ezra Lukey. Number 20, Cece Strong.
I'm excited to see him.
Number 2,
Going for
Dan Paulus. Number 23, Anna Buchholz. And number 11, Sophie Perkins.
Creaky door in here.
Yep.
Is Ripon taking the opponent's side at the beginning?
Looks like it.
Yep.
Good team spirit here.
You know, I kind of preferred last game though, where they had a little dance party out there.
Right.
Yeah.
I got 2 right there.
I mean, maybe they're
But I
getting
mean,
more-
hey man, you lose, you gotta change it up. Man.
Yeah, maybe they're getting more serious. You know, I got respect for that too.
Yeah, strictly business.
Very strictly business.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you hope.
Yeah.
You hope they're not out there to have fun.
I mean, Seth actually admitted he was having fun at Six Flags. So
Yep. For anybody who was listening in
I did not say that.
last week,
managing staff threatened to cut him. He fell to his knees.
he's lucky to still be here.
Yeah, he fell to his knees with tears in his eyes. It's the only reason why he's still with us.
Yeah.
Right.
Because here we're all strictly business.
Right.
No fun's allowed. Here.
So
The viewers won't forget it, dude.
No, I know.
I've never seen
mean,
a
I
ref
don't-
wear a vest before covering up the yellow. It's a first.
it's probably a little cold. I mean, he's wearing shorts.
Dude, it's hot outside, yo.
It's like 50 degrees. So
Yeah, it's
just
like,
let him beat
It's
it.
like 58 wind chill. Probably makes it something like
I
50.
mean, I'll get off his back, I guess.
I don't know why you'd be on it in the first place.
Right. Looks like we got Tyler on the other side. Is Devin? Liam, I see Liam.
Ball boys.
Yep.
And I
Oh,
think that's
geez.
Connor
Connor
Goose.
Gremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ripon starting with the ballless game. That gets intercepted really early though.
Yeah.
Really early in the game, we're just gonna see who's gonna control possession pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad idea there.
No.
Doesn't make it through.
Hopefully Ripon has some speed on there so they can take advantage of that.
Hey, you never know. Maybe Cece's got that confidence boost from just committing to Ripon College
Yeah.
to play soccer.
Yeah, I think
Just was released today, I believe.
yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yep.
I think Ripon's going to control this game just from what I'm seeing and how the scores are so similar. I think they need one.
How long
Oh, this
was
is
it?
in.
Hold
We're
on.
in. We're in. Oh, good
Ooh.
save from the goalie.
Yeah, keeper came out.
Yeah.
Little bit of a miss hit there, you know. She's swung and a miss, but
That was a great through ball, though.
Right.
Over the defensive line, waiting for someone. Just hoping that. I mean, I thought that would have been offsides, but
I don't think so. I think the
Yeah.
defender was just slow to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a defensive approach, it seems, because Adelie and Cece are both back to start the game.
yeah, I think they are going to go more defensively this time, trying to Just keep it different from last game.
Yeah,
Good interception there.
I
or
think that
tackle.
CC kind of plays her role loosely, though. We saw her pushing up pretty deep there in the beginning.
Yeah. Could be that confidence boost again.
Maybe. I guess that makes sense where they both
That's an illegal throw-in.
only one at a time they can push up. Because Adley also played the through ball in the half field.
Yeah. I think it was an illegal throw-in, so they're just going to give it to the other team, give it to Ripon. That's another throw-in. No one's moving for these passes, though.
Yeah.
So they're just getting trapped on the edge because there's so many people there, like so many of the opponent's team. We don't need that long ball there. Just gotta keep it simple. I think they definitely have the speed and ability to keep possession against this team.
Yeah, it's been a recurring issue. Is the just a
They
big
opting
boot.
for the
Yeah,
long
just
balls,
like the panicking, yeah.
You gotta stay composed.
But sometimes it does work. Like it happened early this game. If
Right.
like just that lacking on the finish, but every other part of that was good. But here it's like just giving it to the other team.
Right.
One striker could do something if they get that. It's a good challenge.
Yep. Getting physical.
And CC's going to sweep that up, I think. No?
Still in.
I think she was...
CC beats her to it.
I
though.
mean,
Yeah.
CC's definitely fast.
Definitely faster than number 2.
Dude, it looks like they have outside backs now, doesn't it? Like, they've changed their formation, I feel like.
Maybe.
Maybe it's just, like...
Maybe she just
three
dropped
center-
in.
Yeah, but
How is Stacia all the way back there?
I think she's playing
She's
either
playing right back?
either right back or right...
center back?
Yeah, one of the two.
Well, I think Adelie and Cece are like a center back and a 6, but they kind of like switch around.
This is a good run here.
Yeah, there he is.
But they're never side by side.
Oh, they're
Well,
definitely
she's way
faster. They can just shoot this. The goalie's way out of their
Little
box.
sweeper keeper there. The
Shoot
striker-
this.
Going all
This
the
could be in.
way.
Little bit of a push there,
Yeah,
but
I
she
saw
doesn't fall
that.
down. It goes out.
Oh, that was close.
If that's me, I take a dive, and I'm looking for the call.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me if you're hearing some sniffling here. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit under the weather.
No, like that's what I'm thinking of. We're beating them with speed in this game. I don't think
Right.
like if you give them through balls or like a good through ball away from the center backs, then they're just not going to catch them.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a little bit of contact there.
Also looks like they're challenging out of the air a little bit more.
Maybe.
Like
Maybe they got a couple of pep talks, or maybe some training.
that's a shot.
Oh,
deep shot.
yeah.
Goalie's just going to collect that though. I wonder if that was meant to be a shot or just a long
Probably
ball.
just a. As we know,
Oh,
a
this
little bit
is-
of a panic ball.
Gathering the ball, and the offensive third is really dangerous for the other team.
Yeah, Ripon is definitely staying aggressive here.
Need to get a collecting touch on that, but they're getting past. Looking for the through ball here. That's a great through ball, but the
It's a
strike,
little weighted a little bit too hard, but
yeah, but the striker's also looking the wrong way. So
Right.
I think if she's looking in there, you can get a touch on that.
yeah.
Catch it.
Yeah, I think Adelie's playing CDM here.
Yeah.
I don't think they're playing with a 4-back.
But maybe the outside mids were instructed to come back a little bit more. At least that left side one is dropping in.
I mean, if those wingers are out there, then they're not going to be able to exploit the out wings as much as the other teams can, because there's just going to be so many people there.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing any major speed, and that's the main problem that we see against Ripon. It's like if they have someone faster than our center backs, then they're just going
Right.
to get past them. And there's
Well,
nothing to do about
or
it.
if they're composed enough to be
Yeah.
able to possess through them.
And then
But
it's just
that's only
they-
happened a couple games.
Yeah, then they just control the whole game. It's a good step there. Being
Yeah.
physical.
Physical tackle from Adelie.
Good switch, but yeah, I think that is a winger right there. All the way back in the back. There's some speed.
For Waupun?
That's just going to go out. No, from
Yeah.
Ripon. I think that's a winger, but it's like playing as an
Outside mid, I would say.
Thanks for the correction.
Yep. Okay.
Potty's here to let us know. Player of the year.
Hey man, just treat me like a normal guy.
I mean, he's
Oh,
basically
this is a good
Clark
through ball.
Kent.
This could be a good through ball here.
She looked for it. This goalie really.
Yeah,
I don't know if she's an instructor to do that or if she's kind of aura farming with that. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I think
They're not using her in possession, so
Right.
really it's just
She's
for
literally
looks.
just doing nothing.
it could be because if there is a through ball, then she can
Yeah,
run up
that's-
there
that
because
is true, yeah.
their defenders aren't like the fastest. So I think they're just worried that if like Anna goes on a run and gets past, then like it'll be either a one-on-one in goal or a challenge to the through ball.
Yeah, but those are very slim chances, honestly,
It's a good
that a run
challenge
like
in the
that
air.
even occurs.
I think
Yeah.
that was a Pep Guardiola invented that, right? The sweeper keeper for through balls.
Could have been.
I think I saw that. You got a handball.
Yep. You think Adley takes a shot from here? I think she scored one
Surely
from
it's
out
too
here.
far for Adley to think
I
about
don't think so.
it. No?
No,
You think she's thinking? Hey, it's an in swinger.
dude.
You think she's thinking about it?
I think she's gonna shoot this one. To be honest.
High line here.
If Cece's getting
It looks
a run
like it's
through
gonna be
there-
off to the races. Cece's doesn't. She's not ready to run though.
Yeah, I don't know. I would still take the shot here if I was Adley. I think she hit. I think she scored one from here. No way, that's 10.
No way she
yards.
just counted 10 off the jog. That looks to be about 15.
It's not even at the goal.
Yeah, that too.
Like
And Jenna's also listening to that rule. She does
doesn't
look for.
shoot.
Yep,
Looks like
a little
goalie's gonna.
long.
Goalie's not ready for it
Slow
though.
it out.
no,
Yeah.
I would have taken that shot. I think she has the ability to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
If
you can
you're
test the
wait,
keeper,
no,
too.
hold on. If you're Seth Bark or if you're Adley.
well, when you
If I'm
got it,
Adley.
Oh, okay.
either way, I mean, when you have a leg that's like a baseball bat with a 3-wood on the end of it,
Right.
you
Yeah.
might as well just take a swing.
And we haven't even tested the keeper yet, so you never know if they're gonna be able to catch out of the air if you get it high enough,
Right.
or like a bounce. So it's like, why not take your chances early and see how good the goalkeeper really is?
Right.
Yeah, that's a hard shot to get on frame though without
It,
bounce.
it definitely is.
That's a ways away, you know.
It is. That's yeah.
What par is that? You know what I mean?
4.
4?
Something like that.
I'd say 2.
That's not even.
You know, you could
that's,
putt it closer and then
that's
you're there.
not even
A chip.
a par 2.
Dude,
All right, so this
we're
guy's-
talking about.
No, well, I
dude.
know what we're talking
Well, the
about,
green is
but
never
the
that
fact that
close.
you would even mention a par 2 is blasphemous.
But the only way to get a birdie would be a hole in one. So,
Dude.
like, how would that work, Carson? Can you
All,
explain?
that's all I know. All right.
All right.
I'm more of a mini golfer.
I
Say
think the
you're a
rules
sissy, dude.
are still the same, though.
Yeah, that's what you think.
I'm not really big on mini golf like you.
We gotta-
So it's
We got a corner. Looks like Adley didn't take it.
another in-swinger. I don't know if I would shoot a corner, though. Gotta be pretty skillful.
Hey, you know, Logan Polas doesn't shoot them either, but you know they go in sometimes.
Coach Small is shouting from the bench, getting some
Oh yeah.
tactics in there.
Oh yeah. Probably a little lower than she wanted, but
Goes for the header.
sends it back in. Emerson is there.
Yep.
There's only, actually, there's 3 defenders back, so there's not really anything different they need to worry about. There was almost no attackers up. I think they're going ultra defensive on like corners and set pieces.
Playing the
Yeah.
long ball here. It's looking pretty good for them.
That person has speed.
She's kind of.
Cutting
She
it
doesn't want
back,
to take her
though.
on though.
Yeah.
I feel like she could have beaten Natalie there.
Yeah.
Do you think she?
oh.
Do you think she felt Adley's aura? Is that
No,
thing?
no. I think that she meant to get a touch on the ball with her hip when she was running towards it, but when she missed, she kind of lost confidence in the motion.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to go out for a rip and throw in.
Just-
Yes, so stop messing with it.
Okay.
That's a good challenge. This
Yep.
could be a through ball here.
He's looking for it.
That could have been
A
a shot.
little
Shot.
hard.
Oh, this could be a shot.
Mm,
Bad touch.
A little bit of an awkward off balance.
it was, yeah.
Gotta stay over the ball.
It's a bad
A
touch
little bit
there.
of a swing and a miss. there.
Essen getting beat here.
Yeah, she's
You
beat
gotta
on the
look.
outside.
And
It's a bit wide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't be making this mistakes on the defensive line there, but the interception was definitely the right choice. It's just missed touch there.
Yep.
Definitely got outpaced though.
Yeah.
Addison on the
Yeah.
line.
They might have more speed than I thought. Like,
Well, there's definitely some initiative issue too. I feel like we kind of get lackadaisical when we aren't looking at the person kind of sprinting at us. So
Well, and sprinting against Addison is different than us watching them sprint against Adelaide
Yeah,
and CC are pretty
that's true,
fast.
yeah.
So
I feel like Adelaide was getting beaten earlier though, like on the run.
maybe.
Those through balls. Do you think they're gonna go with the?
The weird little roll.
Yep,
Yep.
they are, but they're not pressing them as much this time, so they got to dribble up. So that actually did do something.
But I mean, you could hit it just as far.
Yeah, I mean,
Not really. Still haven't solved that mystery, but
oh,
one day. I feel like we can't ask. We just have to figure it out.
yeah, I think so. Maybe it
Good
has
through ball here.
Oh, this could be a
Whether
cross
she-
here.
Whether she meant it or not.
That could be a shot. Oh, good interception though.
It's played back in. No one gets a touch.
And there's
on
that.
the
outside
is
mid.
dropped in. It's
not
a little
right
weird because she's playing a lot more dropped in than the other one is. Jenna's on this side.
here. Yeah, she's more in the middle. You'd think she was a center mid.
Yeah.
pretty good cross.
Probably not staying wide enough.
Good block.
Yep.
We might clear it here.
Just gonna wait for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
going for the easy
Little
pass.
Possession is what we want.
Bad touch
Yeah,
though. This
too
could be a
heavy.
shot.
In a dangerous place.
It's intercepted though.
Yeah.
Ripon needs to get control of this game right now. It's getting too out of their hands. I feel like they're not even the other team. Winnacon.
Waupun, come on.
Come on.
Isn't even passing around. It's just through balls, and we're just clearing it
Right.
back to them.
Yep.
Neither team is possessing very well, I would say. Waupun definitely doing more of it, though.
Right now, earlier in the game, I'd say Ripon was, but
Yeah. I don't think Stacia touched it there.
I don't think so. I think they're going to give that a goal kick. Yeah.
Some good defending from Stacia on the wing.
Just boxing out.
Maybe our spokesman, Seth Burke, teaches her a thing or two.
All right.
Well, you're a lovely defender.
Well, this could be what Ripon needs, but no, just gets intercepted.
It's hard to get the outlet when the striker and the outside mid are running away.
Yeah, bad control there though by Waupun.
Ripon still has it though,
Yep, staying aggressive.
but
Waiting
Waupun is
somebody.
definitely being more aggressive than they were earlier.
Yep.
It's a challenge out of the air.
Calculated.
Good pass. And you get to that ball first.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta get there.
So
It's going to go out for a Ripon throw.
Real throw.
I feel like she waited.
Yeah.
Like I don't want it.
I doubt she said that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't quote her on it for sure.
How do you know what she was feeling though?
By what I'm seeing, which is kind of what I said.
Well, when you're potty, you can kind of
You can make assumptions.
you can empathize with the people on the field because you've played.
That's
every
a good
position.
Lovely turn from Cece there.
Controlling the middle, passing it to the other team. Good possession from Waupun here.
Playing it forward.
I'm not sure what formation Waupun is running.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like they have a 4-back with a 6, but I'm not sure what the front's looking like.
Do you think the outside back's going up? Or
Yeah, because I think these are the two center backs right here.
they need to clear it here? Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good choice. Just getting it out of pressure.
Ooh,
Yeah, those are
almost
when
a
you-
lovely touch from Chris.
Those are when you need some legs like that just to get it out of bounds and push it out of
Yeah.
high tension area.
Yeah, they just need to reset it right now.
Yep.
Good step here. Again, they're just
Another
kicking
panic
it.
ball,
Yeah,
though,
not really
yeah.
looking where we're
If
passing
Waupun
it.
doesn't touch that, it's just going out of bounds.
I think Ripon's defense is doing a pretty good job. There has only been like one good shot or good chance on goal, and that was just because of speed, basically. And
Yeah.
it was from a long ball. So
Same goes for Ripon.
yeah, they had one, but that one wasn't really a long ball. That was just
Yeah,
being able to
Hannah
dribble
just
past.
kind of ran it all the way up there.
For Ripon's
You're
attack?
talking
Yeah,
about
it's just
the
dribbling.
long ball from Adderley, but we are talking about Anna Coates moving it up the wing.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It's getting blocked here. That's
Good moves.
again, they're just panicking here. There's no need for it. There's no pressure on CC for that.
Getting physical out there.
Yeah. Really only from Waupun's side. And then a few of Ripon's defenders, but all right. Getting
Little
fall
unbalanced.
on the ground there.
Yeah, a little unbalanced
That's
challenge there for
gotta
TC.
be off.
Yeah, I
Offsides,
think that
right?
was offsides, but
Yeah, oh, he saw it. He saw it. Don't jump the gun on the old referee. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Give him some
Just
time.
getting in the right position. That's a great punt. Just a little wide, but good power on it. I think Waupun does have some speed on that one side. Just
Yeah, I
being
think
able to.
number 8 right there has some speed. Not sure why she didn't want that one.
So I think CC just threw her some sass too.
Maybe.
Yeah, and they're changing it up again. They're just letting Adderley take it directly off of it. Don't know what the point of passing it to her on the goal kicks is.
Hey, one day we'll
figure it
We'll
out.
see the vision.
Yeah. And a couple of repetitive one touches there, just very heavy-footed.
No one's really moving on these throw-ins. Maybe just the winger out there. It's a good interception. Ripon is pretty scared in the air, so once it gets up there, they're trying not to get hit instead of just being aggressive towards it, which I think is what they need to do. Especially if they're doing so many long balls. Like, you need to be able to get to the in the air.
And just in general, they're just kind of scared of not only the ball, but like contact.
It's a good
It's a good through ball, but
yeah, defense.
just didn't
as
get a
well.
touch on it, honestly. Just let it through.
Ripon throw in here. It's going to be another Ripon throw on.
I think I just saw Liam get confused and try and give it to a pun, the trader.
The guy doesn't even know what's going on.
It's another Ripon throw on. Again, I think they need to be moving and take some more time on these.
Waupun through it. Just moving up and down the line here.
There's Devin Donovan.
Here he is.
Where is he? Oh.
Must be done with his golf practice.
Word on the street, he's a stud.
I didn't hear that.
No, he's not. I'm kidding. It's actually quite fun.
Good cross.
Oh, that was a
but
great cross.
You could say that was a tap in, but she tapped it the wrong way.
Yeah.
little swing and a
Bad
miss
touch.
action.
They could beat him here.
A little swing and a miss action.
Just long ball after long ball. It's almost like a tennis match out here. It's like ping pong, dude.
Just not very, not soft with the touches to gain possession. So
Yeah.
they struggle to kind of keep control every time they receive a pass.
There's no one there. They're so compact in the defense. The majority of the Ripon's players are all back there, and then no one in the midfield, and then 2 attackers. So no way to build up if there's no one there. Challenging out of the air. It's great through ball.
Yep.
They just need to get there first.
Yeah.
Got to run through it.
Got to see it coming.
This is good possession. Yep, there comes the ping.
The panic. That
And
person, she's challenging for it though, and she wins it back.
Not sure
Yeah.
why CC didn't run to it.
I'm not sure. Addison also just kind of allowed it to happen. I mean, it was just.
Yeah, it was like CC was standing over the ball, and then she came and got it, and she just.
Yeah. Good center. Kind of, yeah.
Save that.
Nice.
Good save. If she keeps the punt in bounds, it's really good distance, so I don't know why we're not getting up more. That one's just more accurate, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely took some power off.
Holding
for,
back on the power just to get to the play.
Yep.
Isn't Tyler Brewer going to be our goalie? So it's going to be like brother and sister goalie duo.
That's true.
Danny should probably start giving them lessons.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Good block.
Word on the street is that their mom won state when she was in high school. In soccer.
Did she play goalie too?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
I think she did, but don't quote me on
It's
that.
very interesting. I'm going to quote you on that.
Oh, shoot.
Come on, dang it.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, I guess I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Taking a lot of time.
Not a lot of Ripon presence in the midfield either.
No, I mean, I don't know what they expect to happen when there's just no way to build up. And Adley is playing that CDM, but she's playing all the way back in line with CC, so
Yeah.
I feel like if she was adding more pressure in the midfield,
And it took possession. Got a little,
lost in the feet.
little
It
heel
happens.
bite,
Yeah.
heel biter there.
But like, look at Adley's farther back than CC, so there's no like pressure into the midfield for
Yeah.
defensive. So
Yeah.
like,
I feel like the offensive method that's being put to use here is kind of play it up to the other team and then meet them defensively at the half so they can try and regain possession themselves and kind of like repeat. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I feel like Coach Smallish is going to talk about how they need to get their energy up in the second half. Just like,
Yeah.
because they're not playing bad. It's just they're, like you saw it over there, CC is getting beat to the ball when it was easily hers if she would have ran to it.
Right.
Almost playing like too nonchalant, not aggressive enough.
Yeah. Good block.
Going back to ping pong here a little bit.
It's gonna go out of bounds. Yep.
Yep.
Ref sees it.
If I saw it, ref can.
You didn't see that?
I did.
Way too far.
Dude, I swear I saw it. Is that unbelievable?
It is unbelievable.
Yeah, this guy was talking about being able to see the automotive repair number all the way from the booth.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, that is
Cannot.
absolutely unbelievable. This guy's lying.
Yeah, good catch because I was testing there.
Bro,
No, you weren't.
It's not.
You passed. Another long ball
Not
here.
Sensei Wu, bro. Chill.
This could be a through ball here.
What's that
And they're just
from?
going for the long ball.
Ping. What's that from? Sensei Wu.
Ninjago.
Jago, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you gonna say it if you don't even know?
I did, but it just needed to come to me. And thankfully, Seth is back with us instead of
Right.
enjoying himself. So
So
No,
now,
I
if
would-
that would
I
have
swear I
happened
would
last
never.
week and Seth was
Yeah,
busy
that
having
would've
fun,
been
we
bad.
would have had no idea.
yeah, you're right.
It's gonna be ours. Good little dribble from Emerson. No one's covering Anna closely.
This could be either a pass or a shot, but it just gets taken. But there's 2 defenders on her, so.
Yeah, probably should have looked with his first center with that instead of just trying to get it towards the net.
But even so, there's no one forward because Anna's all the way shifted over.
Right.
So. Again, it's kind of all the games. We're playing it to areas instead of playing it to a teammate.
You got a good.
So
Gotta look here.
We're just kicking it, kind of. But
I think their outside mid has to pressure that instead of like going for like where she thinks the pass is gonna go.
I think Anna should not get pulled out that far, and if she doesn't have the ball, not to drift out too wide.
Again, we're just clearing it here.
CC getting aggressive.
That's a handball, but
Yep. He sees it.
we might have let him play if it wasn't called.
So Seth, are you shooting it from here?
I don't think I would take the shot from here personally, but you never know.
Well, no,
what
it's
Adley's
like
thinking.
it's like a if you were Adley thing.
I would probably say no, but
If I was Adley, I don't know. I think I'd take my chances. Carson, what do you
hey,
think?
they're challenging
Hey,
on
they
there,
say
going for a touch.
Shoot for the goal, land among your teammates or something like that, right?
Well, what if you just miss the goal and then you miss your teammates?
No.
Just wouldn't
Well,
happen.
well, because it would still be in play that far,
Well, I don't know, depending. on
unless
how
you got a
miss it.
cannon, like
Right, and then CC's probably going to be
Like,
on the
why-
10.
If you're in our box, you would not shoot for the goal. You would just pass.
That's
to your
not
teammate.
true, because he knew that he'd know CC is sitting on the 10 waiting to get a nice bicycle kick into the top
right.
of lanes.
And you never
Sure,
know.
I didn't really
like,
think about that.
Yeah.
If you, now that I take that into consideration,
Yeah.
it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have thought about that, buddy.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, they're not covering Anna on these. Need to get a touch there. I think it looks like Adley and CC have switched, so I think CC might be playing CDM now.
Maybe.
But they're still really close.
Typically, they have one of them playing the 10, which is, I think, a factor in why they're not getting a lot of attacks right now. But another pinged ball from Ripon.
Passing back.
It's smart, though, you know.
Yeah,
you can
and
trust,
that's a great
you can
pass,
trust
too.
Adley, yeah.
It's a great pass, too.
Another ping.
That's
This
where
keeper,
that's where the sweeper keeper comes in handy.
you know, it's smart.
It's
But
a little,
it's-
it's a little dangerous.
it's a little bit
you know, It's a little
dangerous.
dangerous. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to get a long ball that you can't catch,
Right.
because that's honestly it's very embarrassing.
Or maybe a mental lapse and you pick up the ball.
That's
Right.
a great through
Outside
ball,
box.
but
That's a good point.
there's the.
I wouldn't say it was a great through ball.
I meant like a great clear, but through ball came to mind. Sorry.
It's okay.
Apology
Well,
accepted.
we just don't want to be promoting the ping pong ball, you know.
right,
Yeah.
and like we're on air, we have to be precise. You know?
Right.
That's true.
Like we're live.
It's a great dribble here.
CC just I think
Looks
she
like-
caught a shoulder in the face,
Maybe.
or maybe an elbow. I saw her kind of get off balance there.
Looks like there's an injury here.
We'll have to do something.
Chris. I'm not. It didn't look like much. I'll be the first to say it.
Mm.
Didn't look like much.
I mean,
But you never know. Could have caught the old jaw. Maybe the.
yeah. I mean, getting hit in the nose brings tears to the eyes.
That is true. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe clatter the teeth together or something.
Yeah, no.
I don't think so.
that's it.
You never had that?
No.
No,
Where you like hit your jaw and it smashes your teeth?
that actually happened to me this weekend.
Yeah. So don't say.
I was
It's,
playing in goal.
so don't pretend like.
I think Carson actually was the one shooting on goal. So
Actually, no, because I didn't get any shots on goal. that game.
no, not during the game. I know that you lost 4-0, but
Oh, so you just had to slide that in there.
I'm talking about when we were
Gets past
yeah,
Adley.
it's
Give me a
good
shot
dangerous.
here.
Good
still-
contest by
Oh.
Adley.
That's
It's gotta be
offside. That's
offside.
offside.
Sir!
the ref has to see that.
There's no way. That looked like he was miles off.
no, that was offside.
That was surely that was offsides.
We're not gonna call it though.
Unbelievable.
Maybe the viewers can rewind and they can type it in the chat. Because
Yeah. Okay. Well,
dude, we can pull up the live, right? Let's
I
get
mean,
a VAR check.
We can, but it's just like
Make sure your volume's down. If
yeah,
you
we
do
don't
that.
we don't need no echo action going on here.
I think that was offsides.
I wasn't watching the backside, so I couldn't get good eyes on the subject of conversation here.
Good challenge though, but this is an easy through ball.
Yep.
But they're just
Stepping.
gonna clear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does go to a Ripon player, so
Bad touch.
yeah, they just lose possession again. Ripon's got to go gain momentum here, and I think they can because they definitely aren't. Like, this is a very close game. But
Definitely.
it should be 0-0. That was definitely offside.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Although I didn't see it, I trust my my peers here,
Yeah.
who are wonderfully educated.
Good punt, though. Just need a touch here, but it's just going to go out.
Gonna go out of bounds. I think we have time to look here. Okay, sorry, a little bit.
We've got a quick review running in the booth.
So is that the? So this is where she kicks it, right?
Yeah.
She's off here. Off right now. She's off.
And
then it
keeps
goes
going,
to
yeah,
her.
and it goes here, and
Yeah,
then
it
she
goes
goes
offsides.
Yeah.
Refs didn't see it, but that's a part of the game. You know,
Yeah.
that'll happen.
Game's not perfect, but I think Ripon can still come back. I don't think they're out of this game
No,
at all.
The game is perfect for sure. Soccer's perfect for sure, but the refs.
Well,
aren't.
let's not lie. I mean, it's not the best sport in the world.
Well,
No, it definitely is.
I think I would be lying if I said that. So
And I mean,
let's give you another shot. Good save
Dan's
though.
all over it.
You'd be lying if you said what?
That it was not the best sport in the
Right.
world.
Why are we playing with our words right now? You gave me hope. It's not the best.
'Cause he's
sport.
messing
it is the best sport.
It's really not.
I mean,
It's the world sport.
really, the proof is in the pudding. It's the
well,
most
that's like
popular
saying
for a reason.
it's like saying cricket is
What does
better
that
than
even mean?
baseball.
Well,
I mean,
it's not.
it probably is.
I mean, I personally wouldn't watch either, but
right.
Okay, but if you like,
I mean, yeah.
I'm not gonna mention certain weaponry on air, but fist to the back of your head, dude's about to hit you or something like that. What are you gonna watch? Baseball.
Yeah, but I've never seen cricket, so
But would you even
No,
watch
I
it?
would actually rather watch cricket
You have
because it's
no
more
idea.
the fact that I don't know it is more interesting than watching a baseball game that I understand but is boring.
I might just have to take the fist. To the back of the head.
Wait, no, that's actually a good option.
No, it's not, dude.
Taking the punch and then doing something else might be better.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know. All right, bro. Through ball here.
It's a great through ball, but I think one of the
Goal,
defenders
yeah.
is going to get there first.
It's like they're just gonna let it out.
Coach Small is giving tactics to some of the players on the bench.
Yep.
I think the main problem this game is just, or the thing they could just work on is just energy. Just being the first one to every ball and just like wanting it more. So
Yeah. Because that's such an easy fix. It doesn't
Yeah.
take any skill.
this could
Like,
be a through ball
obviously-
here, or that's a
That's
foul.
gotta be a foul.
Now this would be one I would shoot.
Yep.
Okay.
It is on the wrong side though for a left-footed, but
I think if you get it
Adeline.
in the air, like I think this could go in. I would take her
chill,
time
chill
though.
out. Why? Yeah. Why? What is she doing?
Ball's
here?
still moving too.
I'm not
I would have
sure-
taken my
I'm not
time
sure
on
why
that
She
one.
rushed that.
Maybe the keeper was out of line. I
Close
didn't
enough
see.
for Adley to think about it. You would think she would gather herself and.
It's basketball, by the way.
Is that your top pick?
No, it just is.
I wouldn't
It's
agree
definitely
with that pick.
not because I mean,
I would
just
not agree with that.
know. Like, you know, it's not the best sport
But
when
you don't-
the
you-
best players are from the United States. That's when you know.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, that's like.
It's just not a lot of.
This is also the guy.
Soccer's not a big sport in the U.S.
Just
as
so
much
you
as
guys-
basketball is.
Just so the audience knows, this guy told me to stop singing the national anthem when it was running. So
That's-
that's probably why.
Well, that's actually because I don't like your voice. It has nothing to do.
Sure,
that.
dude, you're definitely
This
not.
is a good
like
through
it.
ball here.
That's right.
Wait, this could be in on goal.
Probably plays it across here. Danny
Oh.
He's all over
gets it up though.
and Cece almost contests.
Cece might have touched that with her hands there.
They're
Well,
not
it
going to
was-
call it.
yeah.
They're not going to call that.
It wasn't on purpose. And
Well, that's not what the rule
It
is.
could have
but-
been
well, I
protecting her body,
understand
though,
that,
too.
and it hit her in
Trying
the
to keep-
head. Hit her like in the face.
Oh,
I don't
well,
know
she had
if
her
she-
hands in the air because
Good interception from
scared.
Emerson.
So.
Probably because the ball hit her in the face, and she was like covering her.
No, actually,
Just-
that is a problem though. A lot of our players will, in fright, put
No.
their similar to
Uh,
that.
that was-
similar.
yeah, that just
I
happened.
mean,
I think that was a
yep,
handball, but
Talk
Oh.
about timing.
okay.
Who was talking about that?
Oh, jeez.
It's going to go out for throwing.
Yep.
Waupun coach thought he could show off some tech there, but it didn't go his way. We saw the Waupun coach playing with the Waupun players in warm-ups. You know, maybe
I don't
maybe bonding. Maybe that's a good bonding for the relationship. Maybe
Yeah, it could just be because they don't have a lot of players, but
could be.
we'll
How many
go
subs
here.
do they have? Only a couple. It looks like. Can't see too well.
I think it could just be one. That's what I saw in the lineup. If they were going in
yeah.
order, they only had one
Yeah,
who didn't get their name called out.
that is true. There was one left on the end.
So I think
Could be right.
that could mean in the second half, Ripon might have a lot more energy.
Maybe. Well, I mean, but we don't have a lot of energy from the start, so.
Well, it's just the other team getting drained as time
Yeah.
continues to roll on.
Right. But if you don't, oh, lovely through ball.
That's a handball.
I mean,
This is one I would also shoot.
I probably, if I'm the ref, I'm giving a card there. I'd probably give a yellow for that. It's clearly stopping play when it might be through on goal.
I don't think that was the intent, but
Well, yeah, but intent doesn't really matter.
for a yellow, it kind of does if you're time wasting.
Well, no, I meant like that's like dog so, you know, denying of goal scoring opportunity. She does shoot this, then takes it up though.
I think the ref knew the intent. I don't think that was supposed to be time.
I think if it was a
And, I
higher
mean,
level
he
game,
probably,
that's a yellow
He
card.
probably just cut
He's
her
in on
some
goal
slack.
this is here. Oh, that's a great goal. Great
Yeah.
through ball.
Yep.
Just cut up like butter right there.
Yep.
I don't think that one was offsides.
No.
Nope.
No need for a VAR check there.
I was actually, I was about to say
Some samurai action going on here.
they probably just cut stages some slack considering they just allowed that offsides goal to follow. So
Yeah, could be.
yeah, maybe they felt bad.
Ripon had a player on the opposite side of the field, like entirely,
That's
when that ball started. But ref's just gonna play.
could be an intimidation
You know,
factor.
just let them play.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
Not for fun though.
No, this is strictly business.
Yeah,
We get that on a t-shirt.
no fun.
Yeah, probably not, dude.
That would be pretty fun. So can't do that.
Yeah, that's like a Pinterest.
Just to spread awareness. Because what if someone
need to
sees you
know,
and gets the
like-
wrong idea?
It's not business if they have to figure it out.
right. I only
She
show
beats
this kid-
Adley
this-
to it. That was
CC.
She is quick. CC, sorry.
Look in the center. Getting physical on the outside though. Cece's kind of upset.
Now this is some excellent possession from Pond.
Some good defense though. Taking it out to get another look.
They're
at the
so
goal.
packed in the middle though. There's like 4 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to move outside to the left wing.
They need to pressure them in the midfield. Like they can just go wherever they want. Switch it around. Again, just panicked. That is true.
Ping!
And the sweeper keeper is at the 20-yard line.
Travella.
A little bit.
Shoot
too
that,
close.
Ava!
Yeah, I don't think that's in her bag, dude. So how about we just pump the brakes?
That's a shot,
we
though.
don't need to be lighting up our ears in the
I
booth over
think-
something like this. Although, however, the goalkeeper definitely was too far out. We should have.
Right. If that's Adley, that might be a goal.
Oh, for sure, dude. That's a bomb.
Hey, you know, it was smart, and then it was dangerous right after.
That's true. You know, we got an example of how that could be dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah.
think they're
Competitive first half.
Yeah, I think Ripon was a little unlucky with that first goal, not calling that offsides. The second one, they beat them at the beginning, and then Waupun just won possession, got an easy through ball, and a great goal.
Is that Eagle Eyes?
I mean, he's sitting down, so
It is.
I think that
you
might
know,
be-
usually he wears the tennis hat. You know what I
like
mean?
the visor. or-
Yeah, but he is doing the Eagle Eyes move. You remember that? From
Are
last time?
you talking about this man right here? Oh, okay.
Take a peek at the ref on the other side. Do you remember talking about that? Eagle Eyes. That's his
On the
signature
bench?
move.
Oh
is-
yeah. Well, he is.
That could be him,
He's
dude.
taking a little rest. I mean, he's probably closing his eyes.
That looks
he's
real.
He's got to take some time off so he can make accurate calls.
Right. You know, he's.
He might be thinking about that offside.
building back
Yeah, he's probably a little bit sorry about
You
it.
can see Devin and Tyler aura farming here. I mean, look at the difference.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go show this ref who means business as soon as this is off. Okay, understood. All right, well we're gonna close up shop here for a moment and take our break before we begin. A
Second
couple
half.
minutes before second half, and we'll be back.
Yeah, I did, dude. It's not like I said we were going to go attack him. I said we were going to go show him he means business. Go wake him up. I mean, might as well.
I'll take 10 minutes on that. Yeah. Because I don't, he's like, oh, how long is that going to take? Yeah. Got you. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. We are back. Just spent our halftime playing a little hacky sack. As I said before, you know, we had a little advisory shout out for anybody at Ripon High School who wanted to join us. But besides that,
If you happen to be one of the 3 viewers and you are a Ripon High School student, what are the odds? Probably low.
not really. I mean, we are playing today, so.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it seemed like you didn't know that, considering you made the suggestion that it was low odds.
Well, I'm
so.
saying it's likely to be like family members.
Well, as you said before, there's 3 of them, so it's like.
Right.
I think that
If I was a betting man.
Well, maybe one of them is actually.
if I was a
Silas.
betting man,
could be.
grandma, and mother.
You're losing this.
No, I think there's at least.
No, wait.
one.
We're forgetting the factor that the other squad could have, like, Waupun viewers.
And that
could
one of
be
the
tuned in.
viewers was you.
I thought this was the whole population of Waupun.
So there might be only 2 other ones because
They're all here.
I think there was only 2 other viewers because I think Carson counted as one
No,
of
it
them.
said 3, and then I clicked on it, and then it said 4. So
Oh, okay, sorry. You just said 3 viewers.
I'm not a Neanderthal. All right.
All right.
He's not a troglodyte, dude. He knows how technology works.
Oh, like, come on.
I'm sorry.
And some, not PKs, but some goal attempts here.
Looks like a crossbar challenge. So Devin was the closest, so don't make that noise, please.
Yeah,
What do you
well,
think
he's gonna have
Coach,
to run all the way
Coach
to the
Small's
bunnies.
just talking about down there? He's a little pep talk.
I'm not sure, man.
If it were me, I would probably say just get your energy up and challenge out of the air.
And to stop playing tennis.
Yeah.
Well, they're not, so I don't know why he would
Oh
say that.
my god.
I think, yeah, just panicking is just a big part of this.
Looks like the ref on the far side woke up.
Oh, he's back.
He probably has like an earpiece that just plays loud music. And it's,
What?
well, I mean,
He's got to
dude,
stay
an
awake,
unk.
Carson. Come on.
Dude, if I was like 16, I was reffing, and I was laying down on a bench for like 10 minutes, bro, I'd be out like
He's
a
not
light.
16, bro. What?
I said
He
16.
said 16.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, you're saying like the heavy metal keeps him awake?
Yeah, for those who don't know, Carson's actually partially deaf, so that's probably why he just made that mistake.
Hey, man, that wasn't needed.
I think it was.
I thought it was.
No. A little informative.
Yeah.
They got to know about their hosts.
Exactly.
That's true, yeah.
It's
Little
good to,
get to know us.
Right.
Right. What would you say about Caden, Seth?
I don't know. He's pretty tall.
I mean-
say.
Okay, are we going to do this right now?
I mean, yeah, he's like
Seth.
6'4".
Ask me what I would say about Carson.
No, don't ask him, bro.
Seth, ask me what
Don't
I would
ask
say
him, bro.
about Carson. So we can
no,
put
I think the game's starting actually. So
Yup.
Okay.
Got to get back to it.
All right.
Maybe at the end of the game. End of the game recap.
I'll say whatever I want.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't.
Don't
You
tempt
guys-
me.
Yeah, not to my good ear, you wouldn't.
Don't
Tell
tempt
you that
me.
much.
Eagle Eye's making his way over the line.
Something like that. Hey, man, let's not call him Eagle Eyes until we see the eyes.
I
think
really
it-
doubt he has eagle eyes, like actual eagle eyes.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you
Well,
said,
yeah,
let's
dude.
wait till he
he
sees his
probably
eyes.
has human eyes, dude.
You
Then
think?
why are you saying let's wait till we see
Dude,
his eyes as
it's-
if he's got like little
It was
hawk
like
eyes in
it
his
was like
head?
a metaphor, as in let's not call him Eagle Eyes until we know for sure. Because when he was closer, we didn't think he was.
Until we see his
Because
eyes.
usually he reps the, what'd you call it?
Visors.
Thank you.
I feel like that's usually a golf thing.
Yeah, it does look like that.
I'm
They're
pretty
going
sure
for the
actually,
long ball here. It's a good hit.
If I, yeah, if I
I mean,
remember
if that's what
correctly.
they were trying to do, it's a good hit. So
Panic ball to start the game.
I think
Half,
that was their plan.
sorry.
I don't think it was.
No, I meant
think it was a
when
panic, actually.
Anna got the ball. I meant when Anna got the ball.
Oh. She might be faster than
Natalie
Natalie.
got beat
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
yeah.
Looking for the cross.
pretty
Oh, it's there.
Addison's there to
Good
clean
clear, but it goes right back to Waupun.
up. Looks across
CC
it.
there to
A weak clear.
try and clear.
The two strikers, though, are staying very high. Maybe
That's
Anna's
true.
the 10, but she looks like they're both strikers.
I think they are, and I just think that there's supposed to be midfielders there, but they're so
Kind of
focused
looking
on defense.
dangerous here. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
You got to make those ones.
Yeah.
Too easy of a chance for sure.
Especially if you're only up 2-0. That is a dangerous lead.
They look like it could have been off too, though.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I honestly thought the same thing for a second.
They
but
would still call it, though, so I don't think
Yeah.
the ref
Well,
would have. I don't think the.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
it
what I'm
was. That
saying,
would have been
it's-
very blatant if it was offside. So
Well, she didn't call it.
Ripon gets it here. Maybe go through for the through ball here. Look at how far the keeper is. Especially when it's in their half and they don't have possession. So, like, they got to be more composed right now. Yeah.
It's going to be Ripon's, right? Surely. Some action for Tyler. For what, sir?
It's calling a handball.
On who?
I don't know. And
Yeah, I
it
didn't
seems like
really-
they're going the different ways. The
Right.
center ref was going for Ripon, and
He must have
AR.
his human eyes equipped.
that was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
what if people don't get the reference now?
We
Well, we
just
talked about it for the last
Yeah,
10
if you
minutes.
just tuned in, just don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Are you looking at the chat or what?
I mean, we're only really making jokes for
Okay.
our legacy members, so
Yeah.
Right.
right.
For the real ones who know.
Yeah, we don't. We appreciate
The day
it,
ones,
but,
yeah.
like,
Right. Y'all know who y'all are. Do you think there's somebody who's watched all of them?
No.
Hey man,
You never
have
know.
faith in our fan base.
Well,
It could
actually,
be some Ripon.
maybe post, like maybe not live though.
Yeah, definitely post, I
Yeah.
would say. Because they usually get like 30 to 40 views. something like
Is there something to be said about how we could be losing viewers to the channel that like
The other Ripon
does the
channel?
live but no commentary? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think that we would lose viewers considering how dry and bland it would be because everyone loves
Right,
us.
but what if they're not aware? Like they just look up the game, and then they're like, "Oh, here it is. I'll watch it." And then they're like, "Oh, there's no commentators."
Yeah, but
They don't even know about us.
Well, yeah, but if they heard us one time though, then it'd be
Yeah,
like.
but like they're watching.
But
it
they
from
might
the
not
other
know
channel.
about it though. Like they could have been listening to that because this is our first year, so they could have been doing that for years and just
Right.
not know about it.
I don't know. Dude.
Well, because isn't there another channel that?
Yeah,
Well, why is there another one? Why is there?
because it's
two?
the high school one.
Oh.
She's offside.
From Huddle?
Ripon has an offside striker right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good step there.
Yep,
They just need to keep control.
pushing up the wing here. Doesn't really have a lot of people to contest.
I think that's the right idea instead of
Yeah.
just kicking it.
I kind of lost it on that touch.
Yeah, not going to make it there.
Yeah, kind of had to panic to try and catch up and get a foot on it.
The right idea, though, not just kicking it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because the huddle cam is what we use to watch our boys' games, but I'm not sure if ours are on YouTube. Are they? Yeah, they are.
They are.
So yeah. Maybe we'll have to send out a PSA.
Yeah. A little memo out there.
Yeah. Make sure no one's watching the huddle YouTube live. I mean, you better not be.
I mean, there's no reason to.
Right.
We're all here.
I mean, at that point, if you don't like us that much, then like just watch us, but mute it.
No,
just
say
mute
it to
it.
my face.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. Like, just give us the view. Like, just watch us and then just mute it. If it's that bad.
Okay, but what if they want, like, some
You like the
scenic
action house?
sounds?
Well, then
or,
you just
like-
gotta deal with it.
Or they could just watch
Because I mean,
when you say scenic sounds, do you mean like
the soccer sounds.
yeah, the
Or-
sounds of the game.
it's get out there, right, Danny? Yeah, and the sounds. Well, I mean, for the live stream, we actually do get a decent amount of sounds from the game. We went over this. Don't you remember?
Yeah, we did.
No, you're not understanding. Seth said, because I said you'd have to mute us, but still watch ours, and then Seth was like, "Well, what if they want to listen to the game, like the field sounds, but they don't want to listen to us? You can't pick one."
Okay.
So he's saying you would
I
choose the huddle.
understand.
Yep,
I'm
there we
picking
go.
up what you're.
I mean,
putting
we're
down.
past it, but
We
you're,
can get that there.
Well, I actually.
we're having to drag along because you're not keeping up.
All right, I was gonna say I appreciate you breaking it down for me, but I didn't.
probably should appreciate
you
it.
Just cutting me down ruthlessly, just.
There was a handball right there. You saw that?
I did not.
Interesting.
I didn't see it, so don't look at me.
Didn't expect you.
I
to
don't
see
even
it.
want to talk to you anymore.
You have to.
They got to be quicker in the defensive line, trying to get like a touch before they pass. But this is good.
That was a good ball.
Yeah,
They
it
can
is.
send it.
Ooh.
Didn't find the gap. Bit of a panic there.
Yeah.
Ping.
It's good.
She looks to be on there.
Yep.
Center back cleans it up though.
She's not.
Not giving up.
It's almost like when they're going after the ball, like they don't think they have to sprint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like they just kind of like jog over to it,
It's just an intensity issue.
and then the attacker sprints and they're like, oh shoot.
Yeah,
I think physicality is like a big part of that. Like they don't want to challenge directly on the ball. Like they want to win it in front of the opponent, or like then the opponent to just take the ball instead of like shoulder to shoulder, winning that ball for your team.
right.
It's a good pass, but
It's just gonna get intercepted here.
panics.
Soccer's kind of like, it's not unique for this reason, but there's not a lot of sports that have it where someone is always trying to get to the ball.
Yeah.
So that's just something that's probably they're not thinking about.
Yeah, it's just constant pressure,
Right.
just decision making.
Yeah, like there's always somebody coming to get it. So you just you got to be the person that does.
Is basketball not like that?
Well, with basketball, you can pace yourself. Like a defender's not going to be kind of jousting at you the entire time. With soccer, you're going to get.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I suppose the higher level the soccer is.
The less time you have, basically.
Well, but it's like the paradox where, like, you have more time because the level is higher, and you would
They also
capitalize on them stepping too fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you get past them, then you just have plenty of time.
Because a good defender would contain more than they would step.
Is this actually paradoxical, or are we just?
Yeah.
That only works though if the whole team is willing to contain instead of just like one player.
Yeah.
Like if one player just contained here, then they would just get past them, and there's not anything you can do about it.
Right.
Good physicality there.
Yep. I'm not sure if you guys just saw that, but Cece just took her captain band and commanded the fleet there for a moment. Everyone was coming back to get it, and she kind of waved them off.
Yeah.
It was kind of tough.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna go out.
No, it's like a paradox because like as the level gets higher,
It's not paradoxical.
no, it is. I saw a video on it. But
Oh,
if
so
you don't want me to explain,
Not
it's
an
fine.
original idea or what?
No, it's not. It's not.
Can't think for yourself or what?
Well, because it's like the higher level it is, the less time you have. But it's like it also becomes more time because the other team, like, they know there's no point in pressuring you because you're good enough to get around
To be
it.
honest, I don't know what you're saying. So I'm
Maybe,
not gonna-
you know, you guys are trying to make me sound stupid here, but I'll send you guys a video.
I don't really want to see it.
You act.
Oh.
Give me a shot.
Top 10 disrespect moments.
Yeah,
man.
right. Hey, your
Everyone
teammate,
stops for the injury and she goes for a whack.
Right, your teammate
Come
just
on.
took one to the noggin, and all
Come
you're
on.
thinking about is actually, that's strictly business, so I don't know what we're reprimanding her for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fun to disrespect. I'm saying,
Okay,
like,
but when you're in
have
that
some
winner's
respect,
mindset,
dude.
you want to take that
Right.
shot before.
I don't think
the
Cubby
play
would have
goes-
stopped if a dude.
No, you're right. If Seth got hit in the dome, I'm shooting that for sure.
Mhm.
I don't think.
And I would
Seth-
want you to. as
Yeah,
well.
I don't think Seth
I
would even-
retract my statement.
Yeah,
I retract
yeah.
it. You know,
Like if you score off of that, then my head's instantly gonna be fine.
Right.
And like I'm just gonna forget about it.
well, no, because you know, you guys don't actually care that much when I score.
Just happens so often. Or what?
It's just,
Yeah, you're not.
You tell me.
Yeah, dude,
you
can
tell me
Let's
why.
quit it with the subtle flexing here.
No, it was actually a complaint. It wasn't a flex.
Okay. It was a
No,
mixture
I
of
think
both.
it's
Yeah, it was a
I
mixture
dream-
of both. We can say it's a
No,
mixture
yeah,
of both.
I just dream about my team freaking out when I score, but it's fine.
Does everyone just
Didn't do a
pass
whole
out?
lot of that last Saturday. You didn't do a whole lot of that.
Well, yeah, except the FC team actually does care more when I score.
But it doesn't happen a lot, does it? That's probably why.
It actually has happened 4 times.
But in that last game we had, it did not.
Well,
it happened
yeah,
0
I
times.
mean, when you lose 0-4, you know, you definitely didn't score. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I was on the other team in that game, and I was celebrating.
Right, because you were playing goalie
Oh.
and had 0 saves. So
I had 3 saves. So
I'm joking.
I don't.
But
really
not
know.
any,
I don't know what game you were playing.
Not,
Probably one
not any shots for me. That's definitely
Little
why
mega
Yeah,
action.
but that also means you had 0 shots in general. So.
Right. Well, because it is a hard task.
Guys, it's not a competition.
No, it was a competition.
Yeah, I know.
I think I still heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Let off the button a little too fast there. Jump the gun.
No, I think I would have heard it no matter what.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Little
swing and miss,
Yeah, a
yeah.
little swing and miss action. That's okay.
It's not like they completely lost possession. Like,
Right.
it's up in the other half, so they still have to. The other team has to like build up.
Okay.
They can pass around the back here.
And some,
I think
getting
that's
some
what-
wheels.
Yeah, they're gonna pass around the back and just clear it.
Yep.
Ping.
Looks good. Decent touch. CC playing it up to Anna.
Not a bad pass.
Nope.
Little scoop
That's
turn,
good.
maybe.
This
Yep.
could be big.
Nice.
Anna's through
Okay.
there. Here we
Oh,
go.
wow. This
Just
is
shoot
good.
it. The goalie is not.
Not sure
There we
when.
go. Go, go.
Oh
my gosh.
Come on.
They gotta
Dude,
shoot
you
that
gotta-
We
right
gotta,
there.
yeah, we gotta find it.
You gotta pull the
we gotta
trigger on
find
that.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
mean-
find one.
Come on.
The goalie was not anywhere near the
Yeah.
net. I feel like if you
The
take
goalie
that
was,
shot
like-
on the ground,
What was
it's-
that little pose, too? She was like pointing at where she was supposed to be. You saw that?
What? Babe Ruth did that.
Hey, maybe.
No,
Hey,
not maybe.
she was
that
like-
was his thing.
She was like showing her where to shoot, dude.
Oh, you're talking about the keeper?
Yes.
Oh, no, dude.
The goalie was pointing
I
to the
thought-
side.
I thought you meant,
Like, right there.
I think that was a little miscommunication, but I also think she was just out of position.
Maybe.
Yeah, she was probably just pleading for her teammates to step. That's probably
Yeah.
what she was doing. She was like,
Well, she was like pointing at her post, which is like a sign of I know where it is, but she was
Oh.
not in the right spot either way. 'Cause you know what I'm saying?
I
When
feel
is
like
that
she
something
was
that a
just
keeper
pointing
does?
at the.
She was pointing at her post for sure.
Yeah.
Well, because you know when goalies are near the post, they'll like touch it so that their brain knows better where it is.
No. I
Like
don't
the
know
near
what you're
post,
talking
you've
about.
never seen a
oh,
goalie
I
touch
know what
the
you're
near
saying.
post.
It's for like
Only
a
on,
spatial
PKs,
awareness thing.
But
But I don't know what pointing does. I get touching it before you leave it, because then it's like in your mind a little bit better.
I mean, if you just know where it is and you're pointing at it, it's still like fresh in your mind. Does it,
Maybe.
do you have
Yeah.
to
I
touch
guess,
it,
I guess
or-
yeah. It's just you're just thinking about it if you're pointing at it. I suppose.
I think Ripon could use that as some like momentum. That was a great chance.
It was.
Here it
But look
comes.
at the sweeper
Sweeper
keeper. Like if
keeper,
they get the
yeah.
ball, I feel like.
And we do.
yeah.
And we do. Yep.
Yep.
She's doing
Crossing
it
Looking
again.
for
this could be a
center.
cross. Oh, good challenge
Ooh.
though.
Do you see? She's pointing at the post, but she's like very far from it.
Yeah, but she's really far out for a keeper.
Right.
Looks like, is that Emerson taking the? Yeah.
Corner. And swinger.
Looks like nothing came of that corner, so they're just gonna play it back. At least back with the ball. CC trying to build up, but there's just no one there for that pass.
Yep, Waupun going to move it up the line with this.
They're not moving on their throw-ins, but they're still pretty open because Ripon's not really like marking. That might go out for a.
Nope. it's
No,
gonna be
Not
safe.
today,
it.
pal.
Yep. Good hustle there.
They're gonna take it back though.
She got swarmed
They might
there.
play it around, trying to get to the other side where it's more open.
CC
But gets-
oh, wow.
gets taken. She
This
needs to
could be
take your time up
dangerous.
here.
Yep.
Get a better
Okay.
touch on that.
Still
has
keeping it.
though.
Still keeping it. Not the
Not
right
the
idea
right-
there.
She's still there though.
Back to
Straight to
CC. She
CC.
might be going for a through ball here.
Nice.
Too big of a touch though.
And again, she slows down. You got to run straight through that. Keep
Right.
that ball with you.
Yeah. It was a good dribble idea, but she just went too far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great
Good
step from
defending
Natalie.
from Adley, yeah.
Just going out.
So what do you think, kid?
Of what? I mean, playing up the line here, that's just like a out of nowhere question, but yeah.
I think that's a good one. What do you think? But there's no context. I like that one.
What? Oh, it was a joke.
No, I just.
Oh, it's clicking
no,
now, but
I
it was
just
like,
dropped it on you. It's just like, hey.
what do I think? But like, there's nothing.
Well, it's,
Yeah,
it's
well,
up to
'cause, like-
interpretation, I guess. You gotta like.
Well, you know what I mean? Where usually you say, "What do you think?" after like something has happened,
Right.
or like you're
But
discussing
nothing
something.
happened.
But yeah, just out of the blue, it's just like, "What do you think?" It's a good
Well,
one.
now I'm beginning to think you're a dingus.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's messed up.
Could be true though.
Maybe.
Am I getting 2v1'd in the booth right now? Or what?
You can't take both of us.
Definitely not.
Upon taking their time on these throw-ins, like not a lot of movement or not a lot of fast movement, but
CC's
CC's
there to
taking
take it.
that.
Yeah.
Again, they need the better touches from the strikers to be able to like transition the play from the midfield to the offense. Taking it
She
here.
could be through here.
Yep.
She looks to be faster. She doesn't get there though.
There we
Let's
go.
get past
Still
here.
there.
Could be
Looking for the
across
center.
here, or just a shot.
Whoa!
A goal! From Anna.
Wow, that
A
was
lovely
interesting.
cross from Emerson.
No, that was a
though.
great cross, almost going
Put
in
it
for
right
a goal.
over her head.
I mean, keeper got her hands on it.
Yeah,
and
and saved it. It didn't go
Yeah,
in
it
off of her
didn't, no,
save,
yeah.
but it's like at that point you had to lean back so far you fall over, and that's
Right.
when it's not your fault. That's when defense got to cover the
Right.
striker.
Mhm.
But now it's 1-2. So
I mean, hey, whoa. This is the 2-goal lead.
yeah,
striking
this is
again.
when it happens. This is when you come back. I feel like Ripon has had more possession in the offensive third than they did in the first half.
All right, we're going to adjust it. Is there something to be said?
Carson, what do you think?
Is there something to be said about how we hit a team celly after a goal and we're still down 1?
Hey,
Dude,
celebrate your wins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is how you start a comeback. You gotta. It's
Okay,
only, it's
but
only
like-
2-1. You're down by one
but
goal.
like,
One goal and
okay.
it's tied up.
But you score and you were losing. Like, that's like the go grab the ball moment, not the celly moment.
no.
I mean,
I
they're
mean,
trying
what's
to
there to be
celebrate it.
what's there to be happy
They're getting
about?
energy up.
Okay, Kobe Bryant, like you're not hard, boy. Like, what's there to be happy about? They're
No,
happy about the comeback.
Okay, it's most like not super serious, but like it's a real thing though.
No,
like,
this is strictly business. So
It's-
it
be
is strictly
serious.
business. So like I feel like we
Well,
gotta stay
is this
like
business related?
the jig.
That's the question.
The
What
jig
do you
is
think,
not.
Carson? What do you think?
I think the jig is for fun. I'll go ahead and say it.
I don't think so.
I don't. Think
I would
so.
disagree.
I disagree as
You,
well.
you think that's strictly intimidation or business?
I think it's to get morale up.
Right. I mean,
If
Maybe.
if it's 1 or 2 players for the celebration, then they're excited for it. But if you get everyone in there, then now everyone wants this win.
I was just gonna
Maybe.
pitch like a Fortnite analogy, but you
Go
guys,
for it.
you guys,
That would be weird.
yeah, well, it wouldn't be weird, you know. After an elim, you hit little stanky leg action, little
Maybe.
ride the pony. I
You
mean,
might. You might.
Maybe.
This could be dangerous here. Passing back to Adderley. I think clearing it there is the right option.
yeah, most definitely.
There's too much pressure for
Yep.
anything. Good interception from CC in the middle of the field, but can't keep anything. That's just going to go out.
I think I see Rodrigo. He's pulled up to the game.
Definitely not Rodrigo. A strong tackle there.
Yep.
Keeping it in, too. But, again, I think Ripon is having a lot more pressure than they were.
That is true.
Yeah,
but look at this.
definitely.
Look at this.
Yeah.
They want the win. Multiple
Anna
people want
wanted
it.
it there.
Yeah, physicality has been an issue with Ripon these past couple of games, and it's they definitely stepped it up a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that could be because they were celebrating together. Now everyone has energy.
You know,
But it could just be Anna because she did have the goal, so
that's true.
she wants it more than anyone, I would say.
Generally speaking, though, it seems that they've kind of
Yeah.
gotten a little bit over their fears of
Mm-hmm.
injury.
Still in the air, though. It's still a struggle. I think that's something.
Yeah,
they need to
still
work
not
on.
where it needs to be, but probably improvement, I would say.
Yeah. I'm just going to let it go out, I think.
Yep.
But I don't know if we've seen a lot of improvement with opting for long balls over
Yeah,
short
no,
passes.
definitely
Like,
not.
that's not really gotten better.
Definitely not.
I think they're just more used to playing against the stronger opponents because they do have a strong schedule they're playing. And in those ones, it's a lot more defensive heavy. So they're just trying to relieve any pressure that they have, so they just clear it.
Right.
But here is not where you need to do that. Here is where you make the easy
Yeah,
passes.
exactly.
I think they have the technical skill to pass around this team, but they're just not.
I think it was Lamira where they did that pretty beautifully, winning
Yeah.
like 6-1.
Yeah.
CC taking a ball to the head. Strong reaction to that one. Seemed a bit painful.
Not a bad shot.
Probably not that painful.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, long balls are it's a valid play style at times, but it's not
Not
when it's to nobody. you
Right,
know?
and even
There's got to be
against-
players on the end of it every time.
I
even
feel like-
against
Where you go?
even against better teams. I would rather opt for trying to learn how to run a proper offense
Right.
than just focusing on surviving on the defensive end.
Right.
I mean, if you have a fast striker, long balls can work, and especially if they're the one calling for it, then they know it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get it in their direction, then it could be dangerous.
But I mean, we're seeing panic long balls,
Mhm.
not even taking a look at who's there.
Right.
They're just sending it.
Yes,
I feel
And
like
a lot of times it's almost a cop-out because it's easier than doing anything else.
most definitely.
I think that they could move up Adelie or CC to striker, or not even striker, like more like a cam.
maybe
or,
maybe the
like,
time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cause
I mean, Anna's fast, but
I would put Anna at striker then, and then
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
CC for long ball,
but
or not long
CC's
balls, through balls.
Cece's definitely faster. She's definitely the fastest one on the team, in my
I would-
opinion.
I
I
would
would say so.
Anna's pretty fast.
Yeah,
Anna's
I
pretty
was-
fast, but Cece's got such a long stride, and it's not like she's
And
slow
Emerson's
with it.
not slow, but I still think Anna's faster.
Yeah.
Like, this is the possession that Ripon needs to have, and it's not difficult. I think they have it in them.
Right. I mean, it's not all technical. It's kind of a mindset thing, because they all know how to physically play a short pass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely just the mindset of what you need to be doing and when you need to be doing it.
Right.
Well, you also have to be able to have the ball at your feet and look away from it to look up at your teammates. Good ball in here.
Ooh.
Shot goes wide for Waupun.
Is it really a mindset, or is it more of like a game sense intellect issue?
Both, yeah. Well, because it's a mindset, because you have to be mentally choosing to search for a pass instead of a long ball. But yeah, it's game sense to know where to look for your teammates and where you think they're
And
going
most
to
of the time, that just comes with experience. So,
Yeah.
like, if this program was younger than built up, they would be better at it, like, automatically, basically, just because they played the game for longer. Because this is a young program.
Yes.
Yeah,
Most of these players are on their first or second year.
right.
So, it's like, if they had everyone who's been playing for their whole life, then it would be much, like, even if they weren't practicing, just playing, they would have that idea of when to pass and when to hit a long ball.
Because Cece might be the only senior, correct?
Yeah, I think she is. Like, and this is where the sweeper keeper can work, because there was no one there. And if the keeper stays in her goal, then that's not getting blocked, and she's got to defend a one-on-one in the goal from a shot instead of just rushing out.
Well, and not a lot of players here are going to be able to bomb a shot way over her from 30 yards.
Yeah, I still think if
well,
there's
past 30. I mean,
if
30,
there's
30, 40 yards is where 34, yards out, you'd be taking that. It's a hard shot for anybody, but
yeah, I
you
mean,
gotta have a lot of power with keeping it accurate to the goal to score
Mhm.
it. Which is why it's working today. You can't harp on it too much when it's working. Haven't conceded more goals than they've scored. So. Looks like she's gonna clear it.
I don't think I've seen Devin take his hand out of his pocket at all in the last 20 minutes. I keep glancing at him, and it's just
He's nonchalant. Yeah. He's aura farming, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
You think he's just doing this for the love of the sport or volunteer hours? I don't know what he would need volunteer hours.
I think he's. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't do that.
I think he just wants to be here.
I think so, man. Love the game. A little bit of a mishap there, but it goes back to Addison.
CC taking initiative there, taken off of number 23.
Anna's there, finds Emerson.
Needs to push it up again. Here we go.
That's the right idea.
That's got to
Yeah,
be on
that-
the ground, but it's a good idea.
Yeah.
This could be a cross here.
No one
Good block.
stepping soon enough. Stacia's there to figure
good.
it out.
And it's definitely the right choice. That's a mishap there. Shipping it over Adelie, going to her teammates. And there's pressure, like constant pressure from. Is that Anna? I think that's Anna.
Looks like Ida's gonna let that up.
Yep. Let's not give Devin too much credit, by the way. We do remember when he was just here and did not ball boy.
That is
That's
true.
true.
So-
Yeah. Doesn't love the game that much, does he?
Right.
I bet the Culver's run was for fun too. You know,
I think we said that also last time.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any less valid.
Right. It's so nice and true. We said it twice, something like that.
I don't think that's the same.
Yeah, I think you
No, I can
almost
add
had
to
it,
that.
but it was like.
It was like you
Well,
added too much.
it's so nice. Did it twice. That's the thing.
I still think that's a tiny.
Hey. That's enough.
You're almost there. Maybe one more try.
What?
I don't think you're there yet. I don't think that's.
To where?
What are you talking
Like,
Hey,
like I don't. Yeah, exactly. I think you actually got him. Yeah, I think the confusion card was probably the right one to play there.
It's a good punt.
Yeah.
And we're challenging it in the air, not being afraid of it.
Look at how clustered our players are. That's 5.
Yeah.
And 4 now.
That does.
Like a
it doesn't
5-yard
work
space.
CC got a
offensively,
good step though.
but then on the defense, it works pretty well.
Yeah.
Little long.
She
Here
could
comes
be
the
there.
sweeper keeper.
Anna fighting for it.
That's Emerson.
Oh,
Ugh.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
good
okay.
call. It's embarrassing.
just got to keep it accurate, you know.
Yep. Got to be precise.
Oh, it should be out, yeah.
Yep.
Eagle Eye's not having a lot of action.
He looks to be fatigued. Holy.
I mean, at this point, he should just take a rest on the bench again.
I heard that.
I heard that too. I mean,
Well, yeah, you can hear it.
No,
through me.
I think the people
I-
watching. I think the
I don't-
viewers
I'm-
also heard that.
Just okay. Well,
If you
now
could
you're
cough-
making it weird.
well, no, if you could cough a little quieter, it'd probably benefit everybody. So
I'm just trying to clear my throat.
just control
dude.
yourself, dude.
Sorry.
Should be.
This could be a
Here
shot.
we go again with
Yeah, looking close.
2v1.
Again,
Hold on,
still.
hold on, hold on.
And they clear
the
that
gonna go
out.
for corner. Throw in. It's only a throw in.
Why did you
Don't
say it
get
like
too
that,
excited
dude?
because it was like oh.
Corner.
I didn't know which one it was gonna
And
be.
did you say Enkana?
It's
It's
Ankara.
Ankara.
That's what I said.
Can you
dude.
roll your
That's
R's?
it, yeah, dude.
Dude, don't talk about my R's. Worry
I
about
can't roll
yours.
on, yeah.
Your R's.
I think I can roll my R's.
Yars.
Well, then you wouldn't be. If you knew how to roll your R's, you wouldn't be self-conscious and have to.
I was
you
not
wouldn't. You wouldn't have to
good.
comment on mine.
This could be a shot.
You're projecting.
Yeah, you're projecting.
You're
that.
saying Ankara, and that's just.
Just-
I just feel like you're pronouncing
Well,
it wrong.
I said it slowly so Caden could hear what I'm saying because he thought I was saying something else. Hey man, we're
Got
past it. You're dragging it.
Quit beating the dead horse.
Correct.
I think that's the saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Take notes, Carson.
I actually really like that one.
Good pass.
That was like a hacky sack. Well, actually, a little,
Dude.
little knee touch.
Yeah, I think that's a normal
Carson,
thing
you
in
don't get the
soccer.
knee touch, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen you fail the knee touch. So
I literally kept my varsity spot today.
Yeah, but like you were on the chopping block.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
What does that even mean?
You were in the line to hanging.
Well,
Like what? What was confusing?
I know. I just don't know what on the chopping block means.
I feel like it's
What?
pretty.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, hold on.
Go ahead and cancel me.
All right, so you know farmers, and they have chickens, right?
Yep. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, cool.
Got it.
Did you get the reference now?
Oh, did
Or like any piece of meat, or
jeez.
or like any piece of meat. Well,
Is it? Am I the dead horse? Am I the dead horse?
I mean, if
Because
we
you're
had to
just sitting
beat-
here beating me all day long.
I
a
mean,
good
you're
throwing.
about the
So
size.
it's like battle royale.
you're about the size of one, so it's like.
Yeah, probably like a baby horse, dude. Like, jeez.
Okay, dude.
They're just gonna clear
I
it
think
up.
those are called
Throw it down
ponies. They're calves. They're calves, but let's just say.
I don't think they're calves.
Let's call you. Well, actually, they are. Let's call you an adult pony.
there. That's a good through ball. Wait, this could be a shot on goal
She
here.
could be in. She's fighting for it.
Yep.
They've had way more chances than Waupun.
Yeah, I think that fatigue is setting in for Waupun as they've only got one sub.
Yeah, and I think the energy is definitely higher for Ripon. Like, they just needed this in the first half.
There's a handball.
They're not going to call it for some reason. Not a bad long ball, but I think you could hit one on the ground that's better.
A little bit of ping pong action here.
Yeah, we need to control
I
it and
feel
move it
like
up the wings.
there's like 20 people dead center in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
right
and we
now.
keep trying to push it up the.
It's a little bit of a.
Oh, good challenge, though.
Throwing her arms around.
Going out. Oh, thank you,
I
ref.
feel
even
like
though
that would have
wasn't out
gone
yet.
a
Yeah.
lot farther down the line,
Thank you,
Okay.
ref.
which is what you would want. And they're going to call that handball that was in natural position. But
Hey,
Yeah, I don't
you know,
know,
if
man.
you want to get down there, be our guest, man, because we're hearing a lot of talk from the birds out here. At this point, just let it loose on the wing.
Dude, they're not hearing those coughs, yo.
well, I think they hear everything we hear. And
Yeah.
I'm definitely hearing
I'm
some
hearing
calls.
some.
Yeah, you're hearing it in real life. You're not hearing it over the mic.
No,
No, I'm
hearing it over
definitely
the
hearing
mic.
it. I'm hearing it through my mic.
Chat,
because
chat, type 1 if you heard that.
All right, let's stop this right now. We don't have the chat up, dude. You're not jinxing.
Obviously, I'm Carson.
Bro, like, just stop.
How are we giving that for Waupun?
Nope. I guess that talking to
Hey,
we
silver
gave him
ball.
at halftime wasn't enough.
Right. When Seth went down there and chewed him out, I guess it wasn't enough.
Dude, I saw. I mean, we didn't go down there. We were just watching from the bleachers, but it looked pretty violent. I mean, there were a lot of pointed fingers,
I mean,
I
at first I thought he
think
was
the viewers
joking.
know what you're talking about.
a lot of violent gestures.
Yeah, Seth looked angry.
Yeah, and I mean,
I don't remember that, but maybe I forgot. You know.
I mean, the ref probably will for
I
the
mean,
rest
it
of
would
the
be
rest of his
it
life.
would,
I mean,
it would be concerning if you forgot. It wasn't that long ago, dude. A long ball to nobody here. You know, the striker is nowhere to be found. Ooh, Meg.
Meg, long range in the air, Meg.
Yep.
It happens.
Yeah, you know.
Good block, though.
Yeah,
Getting well for a
CC
corner.
pushing out for a little corner. Dude, I'm starving.
It's only about 6 minutes left, so.
You probably want canes, don't you?
It's funny because Dave's Hot Chicken's like literally just better. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so we just
Never
wipe-
said it wasn't.
Let's
so
just okay.
What's
well, let's
your
just,
problem?
I was about to tell you if you could, be silent.
I'm ready.
Let's just wipe Raising Cane's off the map because Dave's Hot Chicken.
Let's not do that because there's probably a lot of families and lives that depend on that as a job. So.
I really doubt.
I feel like there's a few.
There's probably a few, but
What
like,
about the owners, dude?
They're probably rich after all the money they've gotten
Yeah,
from
Yeah,
Raising
but what
Cane's.
if they're actively donating to charity and that stops because of you?
Then
Not funny then, is it?
no, I mean not really.
You really shut me down, dude, because I'm really changing my mind with this line of questioning.
Yeah, you should. I'm
Not.
Oh
This is
really?
terrible.
Oh really? Yeah, whatever, dude. I guess
That
not.
looked dangerous there.
Yeah, I did.
Gonna get a goal kick.
It'd be very exciting if Ripon could pull another goal out
Yeah.
of the hat here.
This is a conference game, so they do really want to win this one.
Yes,
or at least
they-
tie it.
Pretty meaningful.
Everyone heard that.
I didn't hear that one, actually.
'Cause that's
Here we
my-
go
that's-
again with
that's
the
my boy over
2v1
there. That's
fighting for
boy
my
over
life
there.
in the booth.
Upon moving up the wing here.
A little tiki-taka going
Yeah.
on.
They're just switching it. Let's give you a shot. Lack of communication from Waupun.
Someone's grandma's
Yeah, I
getting
was about to
into
say
it.
somebody's grandma's getting lively.
Just for the love of the game.
Right.
Yeah. She's having fun.
We don't have fun.
Little
here.
pre-fire Napski. Push
What?
pulled up.
What?
All right, sorry.
So Carson, you said she was having fun. That doesn't happen here. So.
Well, not in the booth, and I hope not on the field from Ripon side, but I
So
mean,
why would it be any different?
well, I mean, the parents have to.
They can support.
They do what they want.
But, like,
I mean, what's wrong with you?
Well, no, because all of the kids on the field are like little proteges, and
Yeah.
Right,
so they should be only thinking about like their development as a player.
right. Like it shouldn't be fun to watch. It should
Right.
be, like observing.
Right.
that's a
I
handball.
was about to say, and
It's all right.
yeah, it's okay.
Guess you didn't teach her enough, huh?
Well,
now we're
okay,
doing too
yeah,
much,
yeah.
David.
You see how I stayed silent about it, and I didn't.
I'm
bring up
joking. I'm joking.
I mean, there's definitely an elephant in our room, sitting to the right of me.
Oh my god. No, maybe we need a fourth member so that I can have three voices digging on me, bro.
Just taking on.
Good physicality from Waupun there, keeping the ball. That was a great move too.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think the striker thought that was getting through her
Me
legs.
either.
So
I thought it looked good for a moment, but
yeah, I don't blame her for missing that one.
Danny's all over it.
Yeah, and the striker was ready for that. So
Yeah.
definitely needed to come out for that.
Nice headers.
A little scared of it.
A little extended
A
arms.
little push in the back.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's what I would do to you.
In what scenario?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What's the
I
context?
wouldn't. We wouldn't even touch because I would run right past you.
I wouldn't even watch you near me, dude.
He
You
doesn't
smell.
play soccer. he doesn't play soccer, dude. So what are you talking about?
Yeah,
no,
like-
but if
exactly.
you did, it cooked.
Okay, but that's a hypothetical.
Well, yeah,
So we don't
'cause
actually
it's-
know what would happen.
No, because you would think if I have such a size
not-
advantage
that's
that
not
I
what I would
wouldn't
think.
be.
Got a center coming in here. Hold on.
You'd think I wouldn't be that much faster than Caden Coots, but I am. Little bit of an interesting play there.
I feel like did they pass it back to the goalie?
No,
and
it
she
was
picked up?
the other player, but
You
I don't
sure?
know what we were waiting for.
I swear. It was
No, I think they came and kicked it.
I'm
so
not
that was a
really-
shot.
Yeah, bad shot.
So that's a
But it was like a
save.
toe poke.
It's a
Yep.
save still.
Tally it.
It's gonna look like a prison cell, eventually. How many tells, count the days. I shouldn't have had to explain. I was expecting laughter. That's okay.
Present cell? Oh, I get it. No, I get it. No,
Dude, you're like a baby, bro.
dude, I'm not like a baby,
You're like
dude.
a baby.
I'm not like a baby, dude.
They're gonna
Which way we-
foul.
what?
This is a dangerous free kick.
I
here.
wouldn't say that it was Ripon who did that, but no, I get the joke
There-
though
would you
because
shoot
like
this one,
they count the
Carson?
days. I get
No,
it.
Carson, thanks for explaining. But
I would
do
for
you
sure.
think they're scoring this
I
one?
scored goals like this in the season.
Did you?
Ooh, Danny, that's risky.
Oh,
It's
good
out.
clear.
Wow. Little
It was,
tense
it was a good save, but just couldn't collect it.
Right. yeah.
I definitely scored a ball or two in that area.
Oh, thanks for bragging.
Yeah.
You literally just
Dude,
asked
who
me.
asked you?
Yo, you literally just asked me if I would shoot it.
I didn't ask
No,
if you
it's-
scored. I just in that scenario, if
yes.
you were that player.
Yes, Seth. And looks like that's the game, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
2-1 for Waupun. That was actually a really close game.
Yeah, very competitive.
Ripon looking really dangerous at the end there.
The-
Almost looking for the comeback.
Yeah.
The little team jig did
And
not.
they were pretty
prove
smart
to-
with their movements up the lines and the wings and things.
I agree, yeah.
Yeah. Carson, what do you
I
think about
actually
this?
do think the little team celebration worked. They
think
were
so
much
too.
more
I
energized after.
Yeah, maybe, but it wasn't. It wasn't enough to muster a comeback.
Yeah, I enjoy a little team celebration.
Yeah, I think they both teams played well. Like it should be 1-1 because the one goal was offside.
Yeah, that is
so-
true.
Yeah,
There is something
I
to be
mean-
said about if we had VAR.
Yep.
But
Well, it's been.
Not the case in this one.
Can you let me?
Yeah, go
sign
ahead.
us
Here we
off
go. Here we go.
Thank you.
Caden Coots to close us out.
Okay. I guess everyone knows that I'm the one announcing this now, so I'll take my turn. It's been great and wonderful having everyone with us today, and very competitive match here. And be sure to enjoy the weather. Have a good rest of your day.